Dude, did you see that Abby Lee Miller is going to be at UT next week?
Tickets! Where? Need?
You're sick. You are a sick individual. She's not actually coming to UT, but your reaction tells me that you need some serious help.
Dance Moms premiered in 2011. I was born in it, molded by it.
Well, that's almost 15 years since we first learned of the Abby Lee Dance Company. And I'm wondering how those girls are doing now.
Well, lucky for us then, we have some sneak peekers that are dying to show their findings.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, Frankie. How are you?
I'm Frankie. I'm the new addition to this
It's
panel.
the exact same people with Frankie now.
Frankie. We're here to talk about Dance Moms, one of my favorite. Well, I'm not gonna say it's my favorite show. One of my favorite shows that I really love.
Because it has to compete with Law and Order, and that's
Yeah, it has to compete with Law and Order SVU, but sometimes Dance Moms just takes the cake. Sometimes
Crazy combo.
sometimes I just want a really good laugh, and sometimes I just want to hear someone screaming in my ear.
that on repeat, and they're always screaming. That's a good point. That's a good place to start, I feel, because the point of this panel was to do like where are they now kind of thing, and
I didn't get
you
the
as
memo.
someone who saw Melissa, was she loud? Yeah, Melissa was in Austin. Melissa was in Austin last month for South by,
Very exciting.
and we were also in Austin last month for South by, and Frankie got to see her.
I did. I saw her, and then Maddie passed right behind me, and I was so starstruck because I saw her when she was like that, and now she's like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it was crazy.
Are they our age? Or older?
They're a little
Mackenzie is
older.
like our age.
Okay.
Mackenzie.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're the same age. No, we're the same age, Bridget. It's fine.
I don't think that's true.
Bridget's like, I think she's 23, Bridget.
Oh,
I'm
on live
But
television.
anyways.
Okay.
we don't need to discuss my
but I feel like
elderliness.
Oh, there's no
but
elderly.
the
No elderly on our
seniority
body.
in sneak peek. But what I think is that like there's like success gaps in the Dance Moms cast. Like we have Maddie premiering her movie that she's the lead on at the Parent Theater, which is the biggest venue at South by, and then there's like
Exactly.
the other girls.
Exactly.
And
Everyone
I mean,
else.
like,
No. I
Don't
do.
diss JoJo like Besides that. JoJo, yeah.
So
JoJo was like, okay, JoJo kind of like threw her career away.
JoJo was on the Great British Bake Off Stand Up to Cancer special this spring.
JoJo's
had an insane character arc. Okay.
I do have to interject because Cameron, from the later season,
Oh, yeah,
she's
that's right.
very, very successful. She danced in the Super Bowl, not Bad Bunny Super Bowl.
Wait, so
the
she
previous.
actually still dances and is a
She's-
dancer.
Yes.
And a lot of them
Wow.
still dance. Like Maddie's movie is dance themed. A lot of her roles are dance themed. I feel like
But like
she's the only.
she's dancer slash.
But also, she was in the Spielberg West Side Story, which is kind of like as successful as you can
Maddie?
be.
I think
Maddie.
most
She was one of the ensemble
Oh.
dancers.
most of them aren't successful dancers, but they are successful.
Ish.
They're
I
very.
mean, they all went to college. They're all college educated, and I think that's like something that we have.
JoJo
part of
isn't.
success.
Oh yeah,
JoJo
but that
is
checks off.
neither is Mackenzie or Maddie.
Well, JoJo was busy building a brand.
But like,
That's true.
but Nia went to college.
Businesswoman.
Nia went to college. Kendall, Chloe.
Chloe, Kendall went to college. Where?
I'm
I'm sorry, I'm not.
I
judging
think it
Kendall,
was
but maybe-
SMU or something like that.
Sorry.
Some disdain for SMU, y'all.
Go to
But
SMU.
that's
Love
what I-
SMU here.
That's kind of how I thought.
I
like,
think it was
I
SMU.
don't know. We need to like. Is Dance Moms a good way to start your career? Because it works
No.
for JoJo.
Why would you ask that?
But like a lot of people
Absolutely
are being
not.
famous for being wives now.
But-
Like, Kalani had her whole like bride stuff. Did you see that?
See, but the thing you have to think about it. Do you want to go through all that childhood trauma in order to be successful?
Yeah.
No, no.
That's like every child actor ever.
But
Well,
that was like,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of
exactly.
like any.
I feel like Dance
being-
Moms was the last true, like, those children were damaged when they were on TV when they were younger. You know?
I think that was one of the last generations of that. I feel
Because
like
now
after
they're
that
so,
they
like,
What happened to that? We need to bring that
now
back.
Now they're on YouTube on family vlogs.
True.
Yeah.
Wait.
Now
That's
they're on
facts.
YouTube, but like they were there in
Children-
cable television.
Children are no longer being exposed on cable. It's now
I
on
don't
happened
even
to
know if
that?
it's cable.
Yeah, it was cable.
It is cable.
It is
Lifetime
cable because I didn't
Lifetime.
have access. I had to watch
But
clips.
how I was feeling
On
like
YouTube.
like 5-minute clips, and it was like part 1, part 2, part 3, and then they would just never finish.
But it was only like the same 3 clips.
Yeah, and I would eat it up
But
every
do
time.
you
So
remember
the percentage of the show I've watched is
when
quite fun.
when JoJo was like out there in carpets doing that thing? I don't know the dance.
Oh, Karma?
Yeah, that one.
Are you sneezing?
That's Karma. Do
I
you
know.
how to
No,
Karma?
I know.
She was the first of her generation to make this kind of change. She
Yeah, and it was
invented-
very
what is she in
abrupt.
Gay pop.
Gay pop.
Gay
Gay
pop.
pop.
Gay pop. Now she's
like
dating
a trad wife now.
Whatever
tried one.
happened? Remember when she sang Betty Davis' eyes?
Yes.
Oh, that was so
so crazy.
That was so bad.
And she was on Big Brother.
Because
Yeah.
that's how she met
That's how
her.
she met
That's
her.
why she met her man.
She was also on Dancing with the Stars, the first
She was
same-sex
on
couple
Big
to be
Brother,
dancing on Stars.
Dancing with the Stars, The Great British Bake Off. That girl,
She's like
made
doing
it.
all of the realities because she is in all of them.
she had her face on a Tesla.
She did that herself. That doesn't count.
I know, but that's a sign of
Which
success.
which
if
kind
you
of
can
like
do
is
that.
on brand with her brand right now, being in the Tesla.
Would you guys have your face on a Tesla?
Personally, no.
I think that any good dance moms
10 years
we
ago.
can separate members of dance moms with they would have their face on a Tesla and dance moms members who would not.
That's a
I
good-
personally Kendall would.
Kendall would.
Yeah, I think
Kendall
that Kendall
would.
would personally.
Kendall.
I think
Yeah.
Kalani would too. I think
Oh,
I didn't think JoJo, but JoJo, yeah.
You didn't
But
think?
but Nia wouldn't.
Oh, he's
I don't
big.
think
She's
Maddie
big.
would.
Nia's big on TikTok, right? Doesn't
Kendall?
she do TikTok?
She had a
No,
book.
Nia.
She just published a book.
And
She came to Austin too. She came to Austin.
And she went to UCLA, so that's like
She went to
smart.
UCLA.
Oh, yeah.
She's smart. She's not
Yeah.
like
But
going to fake
honestly, you have to
universities.
question the famous people going to those schools because the schools kind of want that.
Well, I mean, passing the class is also.
Yeah, she
Not
graduated.
I forgot about
You
that.
kind of have to pass classes to
Yeah, yeah,
graduate
yeah.
too,
Actually,
Mama.
I just think
And
about,
she
like,
didn't
getting
have
in.
like athlete anything. She was
Yeah.
just making her living, and like none of
Writing
the
her
other
book.
girls went to UCLA. So I think that like she started from the same thing. and
SMU is
she's
like the
going-
UCLA of the South, basically.
I think it could not be SMU, guys.
It could also not be.
It could. It's.
being
I know.
shaded
I
towards
know. I know.
Kendall.
It's purple and gold, and it's not LSU.
Oh,
Purple
SMU is
and-
not
but-
purple.
Yeah.
Oh, is it not?
TCU is purple.
It might be TCU.
Wait, I feel like
It's not
I feel
TCU.
like she went to LSU.
She didn't go to LSU.
Kendall?
Yeah.
No, I feel like no, but that sounds right though.
I would imagine her
LSU
being at
adjacent.
LSU.
I think either
One
way.
of those, yeah, definitely one of
Because
those.
I can imagine like, oh, Mardi Gras.
And then like there's the other girls that went to they had like guest appearances in dance moms.
Okay.
Like where are they?
Asia,
Peyton,
Sarah.
Asia, Sarah. Like what happened to them?
Peyton just had a baby.
Okay, I didn't know
Peyton
that.
just had a baby. Asia is very successful in her music career. Sarah is a conservative right winger.
Which happens in the
More
dance
often
moms
than
cast.
not.
Statistically
Yeah.
speaking,
Look
But-
at the
It
moms.
makes sense.
Like,
Look at
But the
mom.
moms, they have like their own little shows. I feel like the moms are definitely like making their living.
Wait,
like
last thing, we need to identify which dance moms we are. Go. Speed round.
who I identify
Yeah,
with.
mom is?
speed round.
Which the mom?
Okay,
oh,
okay.
girl, I don't know
You
the
don't know
moms.
her like
Okay.
that.
Just know JoJo.
Okay, we love you guys. Thank you, sneak peek for thank you, sneak peekers. We love you. Bye.
Wait,